And I think, we all think we go overseas and it's just really fantastic. And it was. But there was moments when I would just sit at home in London and I would just dream of home. And one of those moments wrote this tune. And it's the title track from, I think, my third album, Memories of Home. First two albums don't really count. like the Celtic music a little bit, harking back to the old Scottish roots tonight. Well, I've got the name, I might as well use it. Now, as I said, the tunes tonight are not always selected because they're necessarily my favourite, your favourite, or for any reason more than they tell a story. So they are all kind of like, they mean something to me. Now this next one, it's a little bit different. I don't even know if I've ever actually played it live. I'm not sure. It's on a CD. But when I was lucky enough to be touring around with Hayley Western Route, I got to visit some incredible places and playing some incredible concert halls. And Tokyo stands out for me. And while I was there, the record company had taken us out. It was a bit of a treat. You should see them do karaoke. It's crazy. Love it. But anyway, we found our way to a pool hall where my partner at the time had discovered you could pick up a phone and dial a drink and not move from the pool table, things like this. So we were quite happy there. And then leaving the pool hall and walking back, I remember I got a bit of a melody in my head. It wasn't exactly what's written, but it's come from that feeling. And we were going through the red light district, and then you kind of turn a corner and there's lights and there's noise and everything, and then there's like nothing. And then it's crazy again. It was so interesting walking around some of the wee streets. Those of you that have been there may know what I'm talking about. It was just a different experience, and I loved it. And I wrote this tune in memory of my time spent in Japan, and especially Tokyo. It's called Fire in the Eye.